every difficult times, I can learn something and improvise myself. So as deals going up and down, challenge coming down, I take it as a challenge for me, and I move on and learn from it. People asking me, this difficult time, do you want to change your career one? I told them, no. I have been in this industry for so many years. I have learned from the field up and down. So for me, I won't change my career. I'll just continue what I'm doing. The flexibility of time and everything is there. My self-discipline is quite good. You have to balance everything. Your daughter, your finances, your career. So having said all these things, if you don't have any self-discipline, I think you won't be successful in life. I love doing exercise, especially yoga. In yoga, you have to focus and balance. So it relates in our life. Without focus and without balancing your life, it will be difficult. So of course, it relieves also my stress once in a while. I think the biggest advice I can give to them is learn from mistakes, accept the mistakes, and move on. Mistakes, they can be prepared for their future, and learn from it and adapt it and embrace it. PropNex Malaysia 2019 Top 10 Individual Producer, Cynthia Sanchez. Producer, Cynthia Sanchez.
Cynthia, you have to off. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Okay, thank you for tuning to this Women Next Talk. And just now from the video itself, just a minute. Cynthia, you didn't happy live. Okay, thank you for tuning to this.
Wait, okay, off already.
Okay. So you know that today my special guest is Cynthia. So she actually in the industry is actually 15 years. So last time is 25 years. Today my guest is 15 years in the industry. At the same time, she is actually a single mom that actually with two daughters, and she actually managed to do very well in this real estate career. So that's why I will invite her today to share with you a story and what is the inspiring and awesome or any diamond that you can bring up and can inspire you to continue to success in this career. Okay. Hello, Cynthia.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. Welcome, everyone. So yeah.
Let us say hello to all the Facebook fans here. There's Patricia, there's Mavis. Hello, Mavis. Hello, Indy. And then hello, here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning today. And hello, Ken. Okay, so if you have any questions that you want to know more, what is her secret, what is her tips, how she can make it successful in this industry, you can actually tidy up your questions, okay? So if you have any questions, then I will ask her. If no, then I will ask her what is the questions that I would like to ask.
Okay.
Okay, Cynthia, I know that when
Yes.
you firstly when you actually married here with your husband, during that time you just start this real estate career as a part time. So then after your late husband passed away, then you transferred to full time. So can you tell between part time and full time what is the difference that you can feel?
Part-time and full-time. Actually, for real estate, if I say it now, part-time and full-time doesn't make any difference, actually. It's just making yourself a you have to be a very, very good discipline to yourself. Because being a real estate industry is like your own business. So whether it's part-time or full-time, it's basically the same actually for me because I have the flexibility of time.
But I know that during you say that you're doing the part time, that time you just tried it out. So later part, when you transfer it to full, but you also do something different. But during that time, you feel that must be focused. Then only you can actually earn for the living, for able to support for the family, right?
Oh, okay. Yes. Definitely in case before when my husband is around, I do part-time because there is a provider. Okay. So now that my late husband is passed away, so have to be the everything I need to do. So basically, two-person into one. So it will be tough because um, being one into two, you have to provide shelter for them, food, and also um, drive them to school. So all these things is all you have to do. So basically, sometimes it's difficult. So really, you have to put in time management and self-discipline when you go by yourself already. It's during that time when my husband is around. So basically, I can time up myself whether I want to do or I need to do. But now that he passed away, so I have to do. Well, I have no choice but to do. You see.
And during that time, I know that when you're doing it, right, it's actually you're not familiar with the area here because you're from Philippines. How you manage to actually able to still work well in this real estate?
Okay, I am quite good in remembering place. So when I started as a part-time, I normally move around the KL actually. And part-time, they give me these listings, I do. They give me that listing, I do. Everything I do. It so happened that one of my colleagues already called me as a bandaraya. So because I sapo everything. So that thing as I said, I'm quite good in remembering places. So once I remember it, then okay, I can go already. So that's slowly and slowly.
Where is the first GTA that you do? Just now you say that you support everywhere. So where is the everywhere?
Everywhere is I go Kajang, I go Cheras, I go Bukit Jalil, I even go Country Heights, I even go
Wow.
KLCC, I even go to Kuchai Lama, Klang Lama. Oh, you did tell me about it. That's the thing I don't normally do, you see. So if they give me listings, I do. So I'm quite familiar with all those places.
That's amazing. You're actually not Malaysian, but you actually can go until you just now tell me there's Bukit Jalil, everything, and you're still able to remember well about the road. During that time, everyone will be curious. During that time, do you have any GPS?
No, 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 don't have GPS that time one.
No GPS lah. So how normally how
GPS.
you check? So if you want to go to the place, how you check your area, how to go? You go Google Map first, check, then you go, or how? You will ask around.
Normally, I will ask around. If I know the place, let's say, okay, like Cheras, Banda Tun Hussein on. So I know where's the Banda Tun Hussein. So I just look for the street. So I just move around. Before the viewing time, I make it a point, I know the place first. So I won't get lost, you see. So that's what I normally do. If I have a listings on my hand,
I make it a point. I go first and see it first and see what's the surrounding, everything. So before I advertise and before I recommend to clients, you see. So sometimes Malaysian people will tell me, I will just decide, hey, who is a Malaysian, you or me? Because we're quite familiar with places one. So yeah, that's the thing.
That's why this is the things that you amaze me. Someone that is not sure, because a lot of times sometimes new agents kept sharing saying that I don't know the place, that's why I don't want to go there. I don't familiar, but you didn't take the initiative, but you are not Malaysian, but you're still able to support so many different places and you really take the initiative and go and do it. So this is the way that is different. So that's why a lot of time must be proactive. So from here we learn from Cynthia that one thing is actually proactive, and sometimes opportunity given, she will just take it, right?
Yeah. So everything, if it's they give it to me, then okay. Because one listing will lead to another listing. One client will lead to another client. So basically, that's what happened during this time until now.
So second tips is one listing will lead to another listing. That means if you're able to serve well of your customer, it actually eventually will lead you to another client, another client. This is a very good point from Cynthia. Last time, Cynthia, you also do advertisement, right? You also put all the listing into the Property Guru and iProperty, right? During the time, have portal already,
Yeah, they have. I think they have iProperty first, actually, during the time. Then eventually, I think Property Guru. Then mostly, basically, we do newspaper. So every time, every single day, the Star newspaper, they will always, the traditional one, owner will post everything, their listings, Mara. So they teach us which one is the owner one. So everything one, those area that I like, I will put it in a spreadsheet and put it location by location. So I will type it out. So every time I need something, then I will just refer to that. So these are the things I do before. Every single day. If I don't do it that day, I will pile it there, and then one day I will finish it all. So I write it out.
So this is the persistence that we see in you. That means every day, without fear, you will check on those day news, the star paper to check out all the listing.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
So
even
from
though,
there,
yeah, from there, then I got the listing. So those interested listing. Actually, yeah, I got my stocks for free. I don't need to buy some listings from those people who sell, because during the time I can get it all in Star newspaper, and most of it I close from the Star newspaper directly to the owner. You see.
okay, that's amazing because you actually get it from there and then you started to connect with them, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so I know that you already have those listing and then you work on it. Then at the same time, how you manage yourself to actually go to from the Bandar Raya, so many places, and switch to one GTA, which is KLCC right now.
Okay. During the time I'm doing Kajang and Charas, so my co-agent told me, they say, why don't you do KLCC? So since you can speak English very well, you can do target. So slowly, I go to KLCC. I navigate the place. Which one I know, which one I need to go, which area I have to do. So eventually, I decided to work on KLCC and the Ampang Hilly area Embassy Row. So little later, I started door to door. Sometimes I go to the building itself and ask them, what's the management telephone number? Can I talk that? Then each one by one, I really go to the building and ask them about management, and then be
You
friends with
mean
all the security guard.
you mean you go to one by one of the condo, the resident condo, to actually check it out with and get the number. What is the management office contact? After that,
Yeah,
when you
management. After that, sometimes they give it to me. Normally, the advantage of the lady is if it's a security, they will give it to you. So that's the thing. They will give it to you, especially if you're very, very nice to them. So yeah, you know, any owner wants to rent, I'll give it my name card. You just ask them, then I'll work out something for you. That's what they say. So they're very happy on that.
Okay. So actually, what is the just now I forgot to ask you one thing. What is the things that make you once your late husband passed away, make you to turn into real estate as your full-time career and build until the last right now?
Okay, during the time my late husband passed away, so initial stage is tough because my commitment is higher than what I receive. Sometimes it comes a point that you need to borrow some money. I need to pawn my jewelry. I need to do this. I need to do this. So I basically do part-time accounts. You see, I also do carpool, you know, children I need to pick up just to same school as my daughter and drive them. So those are the things I need to do just to cover up all the expenses in the monthly expenses. So eventually doing my accounts, the boss I only get at this time, but basically he wants more of my time. I say, so I just concentrate on property and just go forward about it. Then slowly, there are some hiccups, but eventually I say this is common now. So when I get the big deal, then I save a bit money. Then that one I use as a buffer just in case I need something. You see. So far, it worked for me. Yeah.
So from here we can know that it's actually once you decided to don't do so many other things to come along, just focus on real estate, you will make it happen. Die also will make it happen, right? So this is how
Yeah,
you
die one.
So this
Yeah,
is
die one.
yeah. So there's okay, there's some friends tuning in again. So hello Carol, hello Sally, and then hello
Hi,
Jaru,
everyone.
Fatima, hello, and Carol Tay also. So they're also being amazed by you. That's why they tune in to listen from you. All here is like some of them is young people and some of them is mother. So mother also want to hear from all the mother, right? I actually very respect all those mother because they won't give themselves so many excuses. They will just plan it, do it, and just make it happen. That's why Cynthia also she is the one that's like that. That's why we would like her to share her story with every one of you so that you also will be inspired by her as well. So from there, that means that you make it happen. And I know that you actually when you focus on doing your real estate, like just now you say every day you also will ensure the listing, put it on, and then you will also do your work before you visit your client. So this is the way leads you to where am I today? Where are you today, right?
Yes. So basically, you have to be your discipline to yourself must be very good actually in being a real estate because this is our own business. So yeah, I make it a point time discipline and of course finance management must be very good as well. You see.
I know that sometimes single mom have to work and then have to take care of children, have to arrange a lot. Just now you're saying that you're playing a lot of different role. Do you have the moment of like breakdown or feeling valid challenges or any during the time you have any moment of you like think of giving up or sad about or don't know like burden is all on yourself? How you handle it? Do you have this type of moment during that time?
Oh, tell you honestly, so many times
Many
during
times.
that time,
Yeah,
so many times, so
because
many
you
times actually.
actually it's not Malaysians and then you decided to stay on here, have to take care of that. Definitely you have right. Then when you having this difficulty time, having the challenges time, and then how you handle it.
Okay, normally if very like say very tough, I just park my car in one side and cry out loud, shout and cry out loud. That's why my company is my car. So whatever it is, he's the only one who knows what's happening. So I cry out loud, um, shout, cry, and after that couple of minutes, I just say I cannot do much anything. I have to accept it. Lah. So just move on because my thinking is if I cry and thinking of that too much, then it will eat me up and I cannot work well and I cannot afford to do that to myself because I have two children to take care. So this is always in my head. I have to move on. After that, forget about it. You see. So these are the things. Every time as a single mother, you will always come to this point. So I have to be strong for my children.
But you will still release out. There's an emotion in you, so you choose to release out inside the car alone, right? But sometimes a lot of people they have emotion, but they don't know how to release out. So for yourself, you release it out inside the car, and then you after release out, you say, "Let's make it again." Correct?
Yes. So basically, what I normally do is, whatever instances happen, I do it at the max. Whatever I can do, I have to be resourceful. Whatever instances, I really need to make it. So sometimes, if really you want to make it, it's not meant for you. That's the thing. You really not happy and depressed. So if it's not happy, I will have a hiccups 1 or 2 days. Then after that, I just say, forget it, Cynthia. You move on to another stage because this is not a positive things for you. You have to check and find another way, maybe much better deal than this one. So that's my always step up to now. This is my always things because as a real estate agent, I come to this experience and this stage. It often. It's just a recording, repeat by itself. So you have to be really the best positive mindset.
Okay. So do you have some point that actually will share with your daughter about your set or about your downtime or about your challenges? Do you will share with them?
Oh yes, I do. That's why, like the three of us were like when we sometimes parents when they see us, they will think they were like sister because I tell them everything. I will just tell them our income is like this only. I cannot afford this, so we have to. You have to help me on this. You see, so they're okay with it. Sometimes we go to shopping mall. I also pity them. They want to buy something they cannot buy because my income is very limited. Never mind, mommy. Next time. So it so happened that for now also they are very conscious in spending things. You see, so on that instance, I think they have seen the value of money, the value of how you spend your money. You see, so they help me a lot as well. They listen to me and I whatever is the things that happening in their family, I share to both of them. I don't shoulder it all. So at least they know what's happening.
That means you will be vulnerable with them. When say I just show the tough of you, you will still be vulnerable to show your up and down with them.
Yeah. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes it's really too much already. Then I will cry to them because sometimes children also very annoying, very they don't listen. So I just both all of us just cry and everything, shout and everything, and say you have to help me, or else I cannot do it. So they keep quiet, they just listen. So they see I need to bring them to my appointment, so they will see how hard it is and earn money. Like my eldest daughter, during the time I have to pay her school fee in college is so high. I say to her, I my money goes to you. I don't have any savings, and then you have to never mind, mommy. It's okay. When you retire, you will have ROI, miss your return of investment.
Your daughter is so wisdom and able to talk to you on that. Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that they love you so much. You love them so much also.
Yes, of course. They are the only treasure that my late husband, give to me. So That's very, very
Because of the two pressures, your loved one also make you stronger and stronger and strongest, right?
yes. That's why the two of them also they are quite strong, especially my eldest one. She's quite strong as well. You see. They can see from the so how the mother does it. So yeah.
That's why a mom to raise up the both of the beautiful children is not easy. But that's why I say that your story is actually very inspired me because as a mom, have to take good care of everything, have to take good care of herself, and then at the same time, you have to find the finance back, find the money back to the home, and you have to play so many roles as a father role, as a mother role, as a so many role. Yeah, it's not that easy. Yes, that's why I
Yeah.
said, hmm.
It's not easy actually. The challenges and everything. You see.
But you have the strong and determined mindset. So they say that Eunice say Cynthia is a powerful mama, and then Momis also say that salute the strength in you, and Sarah
Thank
saying that I
you.
think car is our best release place. I think Sarah also doing the
Ah,
same thing.
thank
And
you.
when we say that I salute, not easy to be a single mom. Yeah, it's not easy, but we know that the power and the strength is because that you know that who you want to fight for your loved one. That's why the strength is actually you. The strength will automatically be there. Okay. And Tian say that Cynthia, one of the inspirations single mom I have ever known for many years, right?
Wow,
And then
thank
he
you.
also say, Mama, haha, Mama is the ROI is children, the children is your ROI, right? Yeah. And then Michelle say that indeed it's not easy for working mom, indeed an iron lady. So everyone is saying that you are iron lady. Yeah, that's why I say that
Yeah.
must get Cynthia to share because her story is actually inspired so that we know that mom, a single mom have to do so many things. She also can make things happen. And do you know that Cynthia is every time since she in the industry for 50 years, right? Every year she also managed to get herself acknowledged and awarded of her achievement. Is it amazing? Until right now in PropNex, she also the same. So this is something that is so inspiring every one of us. She have to do so many things, but she's still able to get herself to be actually get her award and ensure she will be either top 10 or be in the top achiever list, right? I know that
Yes.
how you make this. Definitely you will have the plan, have the target, have the focusing that you want to do. If not, the result won't be there.
Actually, as I said earlier, it's self-discipline. It's the routine already. If you already do it every day, yeah, sometimes I'm not comfortable of just sitting down and doing nothing. So I need to do some things that productive. So if I don't go for viewing, I make my day, all the paperwork, all the posting is done. So if I need to call my listing, I need to call some follow up, I need to call all these things. So I stay home, then I do all the follow up. If I viewing, viewing. So I don't go out sometimes if I only have viewing. I make it a point when I go out, I go viewing, I have to do this paperwork. So really time management and balancing everything. You see. So when you do it every time already, so it's, let's say biasa already. Your body and your movement is all simultaneously synchronized already, you see. That's the thing.
So that means every day, no, so it's already start from previous when you become a full time. Every day you will ensure that you will do things that related to property, to related to
Yes.
your listing. So first, I just find listing. If no, if there's viewing appointment, then you will just go fully viewing appointment. If no any viewing appointment, you won't sit down at home and do nothing. You will find either find out more listing or do your posting. Am I right?
Yes. So normally when I do sometimes some things that I need to remember, I will put it in my phone and write it down because definitely I will forget one. So I in my phone there is things to do, things to follow up, date to remember. So these are the things I really need to. So if I have nothing to do, then I will just take out which one I need to follow up. So those priority I need to put on the top list. So these are the things I need to do. So even if my children come, my personal stuff come, everything I need to write it down, everything. Asawa ko gatos. Every schedule karang kabot already, you see. So
Okay,
these are the things.
just help them to ask you. So what time you wake up and what time you go for bed?
Oh, I wake up late. I'm late. I'm not a morning person. I am. I normally sleep at 1 o'clock sometimes. You see, so I cannot sleep early. But nowadays, I it's hard for me to wake. Not unless there is a purpose for me to wake up early. If there's a purpose, then I'm really gonna wake up. If not, I'll just sleep. And maybe I'll wake up around 8 or 9.
8 and 9 also early. Okay, it's not like happy month 5
Uh,
o'clock, right?
oh no no no
Okay.
no! I cannot wake up at 5 o'clock definitely because I sleep around 1 or sometimes 2.
So you during that time 1 or 2 you do all your paperwork. Is it one you settle down all your children's, your daughter you handle yourself? Is it?
Yeah. During the time when I during the earlier stage, I need to fix the chores, the house, then probably watch some TV. I like watch TV. So then after that, if I need to do some online, and then I have to do it at night online, which is quiet, I can think, and then every follow up, what I need to do the following day, what are the things I need to follow up. I will scroll down all my WhatsApp message if I see if in case I missed anything one. So if I miss the things, then I will put it in my record wherein I can things to do and things to follow up. So these are the things I need.
Jenny have questions to ask you. You say that she asked you, do you have any rest day or me day?
Oh, I
Jenny
have
asked
a
you,
rest day. I have a rest. Actually, I don't have a rest day. Every day is my rest day. Now, this is one thing good about real estate. You can decide what time you want to do, but your discipline must be good. If it's work, work. If it's rest time, rest time. You see. But if there's any priority, no need to rest. Then okay, no need to rest for now. You just do your priority first.
it means
So
that
it's
you didn't really like fix it like Sunday is my off day. No, you were just there. You have flexibility to arrange it, right? Like Sunday, but a lot of
yes.
viewing, then you will still go on for viewing, right? Mm.
Yes. In real estate, there's no rest day actually. I mean, there is a rest day. We can declare ourselves, not like an 8 hours employee. You have to work Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday. Then Sunday is your rest day. In real estate, you have to work sometimes 7 days, sometimes 3 days, sometimes 4 days. You see, but if it's productive, it's good enough already.
Mm. So Jenny, so no need to, because I know that some people they will just fix it. Oh, Sunday I know appointment. No, it's actually flexi because we are own entrepreneurs, so you just arrange your time. Okay, well like Cynthia, same thing like Cynthia,
Yeah.
arrange your time.
Yeah, arrange your time. I sometimes some agents also are doing like that. I don't work at this time. But
Yeah.
of course, their own discipline. They have their own boundaries. But for me, I'm quite like
Cynthia, do you have any time ever never come across that you want to give up? Got this special moment and got this moment before?
giving up. I don't think so. Probably during that time that I do accounts, slow down a bit because I need some extra income. But stopping, I don't think. I didn't come across my mind because I can see the opportunity on this, and I love the flexibility of the time and the rewards as well. You see, of course, it will not come every time, but it's at the end if you really done your everyday routine, eventually you will get it.
And
No,
that's why
no,
every year also you also will set your own target how much that you want to earn, or no, you will just full force.
no, I don't set target in myself. My coach will always ask me, sis, what is your target? Yeah, I say I don't have target. I just do it for you. No, I
Yeah.
have myself. I have something on myself that I want. But sometimes yourself is not too confident. But I know I want to do it, so I just do it. I don't need to tell anybody. My target is this much. I want to hit 500. Okay, my mind. I need to do something this year. I will do it. I just do it. I don't need to tell anybody. I just in my inner self. I say I will just do it because sometimes people say I will. They don't. They just say they don't do it. But for me, I'm more on doing it.
Yeah, this is where you can see, because we can see from something. When someone is actually always create the result, you will know that where is the focus and where is the time they put on. And actually, I know that Cynthia is someone that very clear what she wants. Actually, she said that didn't have target. I believe that inside her heart she got target. If not, it won't achieve it one, right? And she always be on top on that. So the fact, but she is the one that is actually she do it. She won't saying that a lot need to tell you like going to walk around. She actually do it away, and she actually say, I mean, work show the result to everyone. It's actually quietly type of working out, right? This is what I
Yes.
see. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what I see.
True. It's true. It's true. Like I have one case, one client who is looking for a land. He's very, very good because, I mean, I closed already a rental case for him. So he asked me, I want to buy a land. So I said, okay, I'll do. So basically, I go even to the municipality and ask who is the owner to that extent. See, I need to go to the BKL and ask who is the owner and all these things. So those things I still do. I still check it out what are the surroundings for potential land. So even though I don't get it, but have I managed to get more listings after that. Even though it's not meant for my buyer, but I managed to get because of my buyer inquiry, you see. So these are the things that as a real estate agent you have to acknowledge as well. You see, it's not that you look for your client and then suddenly they say, I don't want, but you don't see the positive things that on that scenario you manage to get listings. You see. So these are the things I also think of that way. Like,
Okay, that means that you will help your client, although the deal didn't go on, but you're also very happy to learn along the way when you're searching the listing to your client. Am I right? This is just not what I
yes,
said. Yeah.
yes,
So here we can see that Cynthia is also someone that is actually she will work on the things she treat it as a learning process. Sometimes the deal doesn't come in doesn't mean that it's not no any take away to take. So she actually learn along the way. So this is something that she also tell every one of us. Sometimes when we serve client, we just learn along the way. Karen got a question for you. When your kids were young, they are your motivations. Now they are grown up. What motivate you to achieve big goal and stay on top?
as I mentioned, it's my inner self already, my instinct already. Actually, probably during the time I need to do it, I have since my I'm already used to that routine. If my client asks, I cannot just simply turn down. So I still do. I still do. So basically, it's a habit already. You see. So and I said I cannot refuse some clients who ask for some assistance. Even a 3,000 or 1,000 rental, I still do actually. Because I still an income and I still not nice to not entertain those people also who helped me during that time as well.
So that means is all your client coming in, you will turn down. So this is the way that you will still motivate to serve your client around because they are like your friends. Is that? Yeah.
Yes.
One thing is like from Cynthia here, right? She actually already seldom do posting. Right? She have a lot of referral coming in. This is something that is very amazed because she has been in this industry because of her working attitude, because of her service. She actually serve people with her full heart. That's why her referral is keep on coming in and coming in. That's why just now she say that one part is motivate her is actually all decline. She can continue to serve no matter it's just a small deal or big deal. Am I right?
Yes, 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 yes. So basically, one thing, um, I can suggest to those my colleagues in PropNex is when I go for viewing, sometimes parties are too nervous. This first time meeting, so it always happens. So what I normally do is I build a rapport. I break the egg first. I look at my client, see what they like, and sometimes let them be comfortable with me, talking to me. Basically, I sell myself first before I sell the property to them. Because if I know they're comfortable with me, they will trust me, then they will ask me to do the things for them already. So these are the things
So
I
normally,
know
how
with
you break the ice?
clients.
Nice. A lot of people also will be curious. Normally, how you break the ice, how you make them comfortable. What is the things that you start off first?
Okay, the start of conversation, let's say for the guy or lady come to my car. Oh hi, okay, good afternoon. Let's say he's from Australia. So just for out of curiosity, how many hours trip from to Australia? Just to cut the conversation. Any kids and how you find Malaysia, how you find the food, so these are the things they will interact with you and how you a joke for them that they will laugh at it. So they're more comfortable with you. Once they laugh about it and they communicate, because normally expat and Western people, it's very foreigner, they are very, very friendly one. And they are only wants you to be open up for them and feel more comfortable with you. So as my experience goes at the thing. So basically once they know you, then they will like your friends. Like international school ISKL, a lot of teachers there I serve actually. So one teacher to another teacher to another teacher. Embassy as well is the same thing as well. So basically I'm blessed on that line. So but my tip to agents is try to build yourself first. You sell yourself first before you sell the property, because once they like you, they will go all the way for you.
So another tip from Cynthia for every one of you. So sell yourself first. So no need to be nervous. Just be sincere of you. Just connect with them. So when you serve well of this client, although it's just a tenant, as I know, because foreigner, so they will actually refer. If your service is good, they will refer one to another one. So this is where Cynthia always have leads coming in from one another one, right? So after
Yeah.
she will never say don't do. She will still continue to serve every one of them. Am I right?
Yes. Of course. I normally say no to them. I will just make it a point that if I don't do, then I'll make it a point some other people can help them, you see. So
You refer to
that,
someone.
yeah. Then be also resourceful for that if they need an extra help, like to fix in the house and all these things. You can recommend all these things as well. So basically, they say that you know everything, so they will really like you. Because I know whoever gonna do the plumbing, the repair for this one, the repair for this one. So you just give it to them, then they will be more appreciative and they will come to you every time. You see.
That means that you actually do extra service. It's not just like, oh, rank finish, but if they have any problem about pumping, about anything, you will give them a contact and then settle for them. Am I right?
Yes.
So this is another tips. So we actually add value to our customers. So same thing like Cynthia, she actually add value to client. That's why the client is coming back again and again. Okay. So do you face, Cynthia, I want to ask you, do you face any nasty client before or any things that make you or any challenge client before?
The most challenging part, I mean, not nasty, is one of can say one of the high position in Malaysia. So he's a Malay. Uh, um, I bring a client with them, and my client also is a title holder, and the owner itself is a title. She is very, very rude, actually, even to my client, underestimate my client. So during the time, he speak in Bahasa, And he said to the maid, don't let me go up to her house. Something might get lost. Is So I was so pissed. Then I told them, they don't even know that I can understand what they're talking about, because I know if I can speak Bahasa, but not fluently, but I know how to communicate. So these are the things that, oh my God, I say, are some people really, even though you're in that position, they are really quite not professional enough, you see. So these are the experience. But basically, others is, it's common. They come, especially some of them, they don't come on time. Those are the things common. But so far, what I can advise agents is, we are in intermediate, you see, between both parties. So you have to safeguard yourself. Don't rely only on what, it's better for you to have a written confirmation, even by WhatsApp, because sometimes they will deny everything, one, and you as the intermediate will be blamed all. If you have a written from the both parties and they agree, then that's it. Make sure you always do that. If not, definitely you will be the one to be blamed. So it's really very hard. I always come across that, so I'm very very careful with this.
So means that everything is don't just using verbal, must have written, especially when we
Yes,
are in leader. Yeah, this is very
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Especially in the contract, where in initial stage, final say, they will say, "Hey, I say this one." Then you say, "Hey, say no." So blaming each other already. If you written already and you summarize to them, oh, these are the things you request, these are the, basically not only by verbal, make it written. So they will say, this is what you write. These are and I can give them.
yeah. Okay. So always remember, don't just verbal with your client, whoever. Remember to write it down or get them to write it down, and or you write it back to them for confirmations on that. So this is very important in real estate career. This is what I always told them as well. Okay. So another questions that I would like to ask you is, I know that actually Cynthia have her own strategy. She have 6P strategies that apply in her life and in all her career life right now. Invite her to share for her 6P with everyone. You also remember to take it down, okay? She got 6P that drive her
Okay,
in this real estate.
okay, like
Special
this.
for today.
Yeah, Yvonne asked me the other day, okay, Cynthia, what is something about you? I was thinking, what is something about me? Actually, I also don't know. So I come out with this 6P, and the last word is SNR. 6P is, this is me, I'm telling you. It's not, I say, actually, it's a tip from me from the day one I have experienced. So 6 is, the first P is the passion. You have to be passionate in what you do. You know, I notice all successful people, like all those superstars, they love to act, they love to sing. So they have the passion. So if you have the passion, definitely you are there already. Second is, if you have the passions, of course, sometimes it will be successful. Okay, successful is done deal. Okay, you don't have anything to react. But if you, another P will come out, which is the problem. You see, is part of your passion. So after the problem, what you have another P, which is positive mindset. So you have to be positive. In problem, they have either you have a negative or positive mindset. So basically, you always have to think on the positive side. After the
Wait,
positive side,
wait. Just now the first P is about passion, right?
passion, yes,
Second P is
the problem,
the problem. Okay.
yes.
The third one,
And the third one is the what do you call this? The third one is the what do you call positive mindset. You have to have the positive mindset on your problem. You see, because in the problem you have either negative reaction on that or positive. So focus on the positive side. Okay. So after the positive mindset is your persistence and perseverance on everything you do. Okay. That's what I normally do. And the other one is most of the young people don't have is the patient. You have to of all the things you do. You don't have to just ignore it and everything. Be patient to wait. See? And always remember as a real estate, we have always to do the pattern. Call listing, prospecting, and all these things. It's part of our career already since the day one and up to now. You get listing, you post it, and you go viewing. Okay. And lastly, that's the 6P. The S will be you have to, as I said earlier, you have to sell your service first. Okay. And after all these things, definitely at the end of the day, you will have your reward.
Just now the six is the 6P is which one? Sorry, I missed out.
The 6P is the first is the passion. Then another thing is the problem one. Okay. Then after the problem, you have to have a positive mindset.
True.
After the positive mindset, you have to be perseverance and persistent. You see, after perseverance and persistent, you have to be patient to wait. Okay.
Yes.
After you have to patient to wait, you have to follow the our pattern in real estate, which is call listings, prospecting, and all these things. Okay. Those are 6P. The last, which is letter, is the service. You have to give your service first. And lastly is letter R is the reward.
R is the
And all
reward.
yes.
So
Yeah,
this is the
at the
thing that you share. So you must acknowledge this is her experience, the strategies that can drive her. So if you feel that it's right for you or feel that you also got the tips, then you actually applied it for yourself. Because everyone might have different. So this is from Cynthia. Okay.
Yeah, this
Cynthia,
is me. This is
exactly
me.
it's almost the time. So everyone is very happy for your sharing. They say that you service clients is a habit. They learned it and they're proud of you as well. And happy marking that you are the hero. Okay. And our Ellen saying that's good for all your sharing. And Rico saying that bravo, Cynthia. So
Thank
Cynthia,
you so much.
we're coming almost to the end. So you already get the 6P and the S and got your reward. So remember to write it down. And this is the diamond that is Cynthia shared in today's sections for every one of you. Okay. Lastly, to end our sections for today, do you have any things that you want to share with everyone? Like some words to give to. Okay, I will divide it to this. If I believe that some of you listens here, you might be wanting to join real estate industry very long, but you still have the fear there. So what is the words that you or any words advice that you want to give to those people?
Okay, fear. That not yet in the industry actually. They mostly some of them they're parents, some of them are already working. They always have the fear of not having an income, the fixed income because they have the monthly. For me, I always tell them is manage to do it. I don't have any income actually every month. And eventually, if you just focus and balance what the finances you have to do, because even if you are self-employed, I mean, even if you're employed, you will still, the money is still not enough, you see. So even if you're scared as well, and your savings, if you have a little bit savings and you want to, this is our own business, so you have to gamble, you see. So you have to, fear will always be there. So you have to conquer your fear and always be positive. Uh, Everything will work out okay as long as you work every, as long as you do the pattern that we always do in real estate. You won't get lost. You will go better. It's
Okay.
tested already because I've been doing this for 15 years.
So you've been
More
tested,
than
okay?
15. Yeah, it's been tested more than 15 years, you see.
So for those who would like to start talk to keep up, just do it. No need to think so much. Here is always there. Just be courage. So for those
Yeah.
that is already in the industry, they also want to be like you. So just get them to apply the 6P, right?
6P and one more thing actually, those the same with me industry, which I've always like that before. I always just tell them, be flexible, remove the traditional way because some of I come across just they still do the traditional way one, so they very hard to come out from their comfort zone. I'm telling you, I have a hard time to get from my comfort zone, but I'm really, really, very thankful for PropNex. I have done something that I also don't know I can do it. Be flexible because the day you don't stop yourself from learning, that's the day you'll get older and older and older and forgetful, you see. But if you go with the trend nowadays, like the young people do, just try everything.
So this is something that is so amazing. Cynthia is someone that also keep on learning, like she say that for those be flexible. So now it's all IT and a lot of new things. So just be flexible for yourself to adapt it and learn it. Am I right? And
Yes.
Cynthia, she last time also just doing her own sales, but now she's our senior team leader. She also leading a team. She also would like to help more people in this industry. At the same time, she also is our committee. She also involved herself in our career preview, in others activities that company have. So this is she get herself involved a lot of different activity in company. This is how she should say that being flexible, right?
Yeah. True. So be part of. I mean, in everything that's happening in your life, like me also, you have also a negative first you always have a negative reaction in that, but come to think of it, you will know, you will learn at the end of the day. There are small things that you will learn, but if you don't look at it and always be a negative, you forever be gonna be a negative one and you cannot move on. So try to be flexible and little by little upgrade your knowledge, you see.
Okay, so thank you so much. So thank you, Cynthia, for the great sharing. So I believe that every one of you have a good learning and good taking a lot of diamond from Cynthia. So Marcus say, awesome sis, well shared. And Rico saying that
Thank you.
consulted high achiever in circle. Yes, good sharing. And then Sherry Ham said, thank you so much for the sharing. And Karen
Thank
summary
you.
out your 6P. And then Patricia said, thank you so much and thank you everyone. Okay, thank you so much everyone for staying with us till today, till this hour. Thank you so much. I believe every one of you have a lot of values to take back from Cynthia. And stay tuned for our next Women interview in the Mandarin versions. It will be carried on 8th of February. It's Yuki and Mabel. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thanks
Bye.
for bye. Thank you for joining.
Kudos for consistency. She has to be very, very strong, consistent, persistent, all the qualities she can. Yeah, yours.